Roger Dooley. This is a Brainfluence Brief. Does the difference between user experience and customer experience confuse you? Does it even matter? What follows is a very short segment of a longer podcast interview with my UK friend and user experience expert, Peter Ramsey. In a little more than a minute, Peter explains UI, UX, and CX using a very simple analogy. I think you'll like it. I focus a lot on customer experience, and user experience is, I guess, an element of that. How would you compare those two things, or is there a big difference? How would you define that?
Yeah, so they're pretty similar. There's definitely like a gray area where they kind of merge. So I would throw user interface, so UI, into there as well, just to help clarify this. So if you think about like a car, the UI would be the materials you use, and the layout of the wheel and things like that. The UX would be, can you at night fumble around and find the volume knob to like turn, right? Like through a tunnel. Can you do that with one hand without looking? Because that's like the experience. That's not how it looks. That's like the experience of using it. Now, the customer experience in that kind of example would be, when you're purchasing the car, how does the sellers kind of make you feel? What kind of interactions do they have? So calling a call center, I recently did a study on customer support. There is a user experience of getting customer support, and then there is like a customer experience in the sense of, can they solve your problem, right? So they definitely overlap, but I would say the customer experience kind of transcends the user experience, and it covers a lot more ground, basically.
Roger again. You can find the show notes for this episode, including links to Peter Ramsey's website and deep dive into banking, on my own website, rogerdooley.com, linked below this video. You can also find my full conversation with Peter there in both audio and video formats, as well as on Apple, Spotify, Google, and all the normal audio podcast outlets. Thanks for tuning in.